Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Conqueror and this is the Once More with Feeling campaign. We have crossed 1 million casualties, but nonetheless, we press on. We are pushing into the Soviets. We've made great gains all along the front, especially in the north and the south's kind of center-south here. We've made just superb advances. I'm going to crank it up to speed 4. I'm going to let our front line percolate a little bit, let it adjust to this new reality that I have built, and we'll see how the supply shakes out once I've let it done that. Wow, the supply is terrible in this region. Probably because it's only a small part of the supply region, and no doubt there's a bunch of infrastructure repairs that we need to get going. Let's keep the game on pause while I do this. No, that lags it out way too much. We want to get all of these infrastructure repaired if possible, because obviously every single one of them is going to be important to helping getting our decent supply running once again. Don't need to repair military factories or forts though. Okay, good. What percent are we looking at consumers right now? 12. I think we can improve that. So over here, tanks. No tanks on the front, not right now. Supply zones. So let's just make our tanks nice and spread out along this. And I think I will just actually go, hey, all tanks, just back off from the front for a minute. Okay, so they're going to just move out along the front. And then, and while they do that, doesn't mean we have to be completely static. I mean, if they deploy stupidly, like right here, we're still going to go for the pockets. You know it. So let's do that. More stern attack here, please. Good. Because if we can keep getting these pockets, and there's the Panzerschreck. Good. That's going to really start to give them hell. Oh, we also have, wow, 0.4 recovery rate on the new armor. Or, well, not armor, but you know what I mean. Holy crap. Okay, Panzerfaust replaced by the Panzerschreck. We don't need less hard attack. We need more hard attack. Yeah, more hard attack. 2 points of sights, please. Good. Where's me Panzerschreck? 1. No, not just a new one. I don't care about these. Give me... Where's it gone? There it is. Give me the newest Panzerschreck in full production, please. Should get the tungsten it needs on the daily tick. Good. Can we break in here a little bit faster, please? I need this pin active. Then you go this way. Okay, perhaps you go here. Might work faster. We need... oh, it's a new air zone. We're almost out of this one. Okay, we're moving into Smolensk now. Interesting. It's going to change up how we need to deploy our planes then. But that's fine. And down here as well, moving into a new air zone. No longer fighting over Ukraine, really. Some of you come up here. Good. More aces being deployed regularly, which is very nice. You can come up here. Our fuel situation, as you've probably noticed, is thoroughly stable now. I think that's mostly from new technologies that we've been unlocking. It's given us that enviable position of near infinite fuel. So this supply obviously is disastrous, but there's very damaged infrastructure here. We could also throw in... We've been going with a blanket level 6 minimum infrastructure. We should probably apply that to some of our newly acquired territories. Like these. Good. Good. Okay. Let's get that going. But first, the repairs. And then rubber is a tertiary goal. All right, pocket, please. Looks like we are going to grab these divisions here, I think. 2 days, maybe not. We'll give it a go, though. One of you guys wants to come help. You cut in there. Oh, we got these guys. It's something, I suppose. 1 division there. That's 1 less Soviet division. Every Soviet division we take out, every division helps. All right, keep cutting north here. Got a nice defensive river line that we could adopt. We really seem to have them so broken now. Not AI broken wise, but just, you know, troop count broken wise that a full frontal offensive is working fairly well. Kursk, of course, one of the sites of one of the most famous tank battles in history. Looks like it's going to be one of our next targets. They are ramping up the resistance operations. Soon I'll be able to deploy a bunch more divisions to deal with that. Let's put a few more into training as well. I'm surprised I can't already deploy these, because some of those look like they had 40%. Yeah, isn't it 40%? They have to be 50? Why can't we deploy them? Maybe that's part of the elite training standards law that we have. I'm not sure. Okay. Keep cutting in, and always go round. Whenever possible, go round rather than through. That'll do. Okay. Here, cutting in there. Good. And you can go around. Get in here. Don't let them pocket us. Get some infantry support. Good. Drive them back. More infantry in here, which means this guy's free to move in. Wanted to advance here just to have a slight bridgehead across here, and it's woods. So if they give me an easy woods, I'm going to take it. So you guys, you're under Bok. Bok is in a supply situation right now, so let's pull back some more of these men. Don't really want this many extra guys on the front. It will only cause problems. Down here, you lost those fights just because it's a river crossing, I guess? It's outrageous. Get it under control and clear these guys out. Can't have big cities like Kiev falling from under our control. It's outrageous. Okay. Don't have the troop concentration here to pull off an encirclement. Do we have the supply? I do have some supply. In that case, give me 9 tanks and I will move mountains. You'll start here, cut in here, and then just reorganize that from here to here to here. Easy, quick, should work pretty well. Like that. Good. Nice. Over here, holding. Italy demands Anatolian naval bases. Yeah. Turkish-Italian rivalry intensifying. Whatever you say, game. I mean, neither of those people have existed as great powers for quite a while, but whatever you say. Let's try a little push like this, shall we? See how that goes. Up here. Don't really want to advance past this river. We'll just see how it is once the supply stabilizes. Excuse me. Yeah, there is someone in here who I can't see. Send an infantry division just to make sure he's dealt with. They are dealt with, rather. Yeah, cutting in there, pretty nice. Give me the right level of zoom. There we go. Give me a bit back up here. Call that off, call that off. Okay, broken them there. One more in. Supply here is pretty disastrously bad, but once we secure these borders, it should improve. And Smolensk, of course, is going to be a nice supply get. If you want to move in, just 1 tile each. Get a nice pocket here. There's quite a few divisions just there. Smolensk going to fall very soon. Yeah, good. There's another pocket. Lots of divisions in it. How many is that? 5? More than 5. At least 7 or 8, I think, in that tile. Good, good, good. All right, here. Probably too well defended, but maybe. Counteroffensive would have helped anyway. Let's get them back to the river. Woods could be a problem. Yeah, let's get more aircraft flying over the right regions here. You can go here. That looks okay. Yeah, and over this region, please. Good. We've got a new airbase being captured up here as well, so that will help yet more. There's some overruns coming in. Excellent. Up here. Never managed to pull off that pocket. Let's recommit to trying that, shall we? Anti-pocketing AI is kicking in here. Let's see if I can pin them. Not a very good pin. Just beating them too easily. Fair enough. Okay, south, no action. That's what I want for now, until these tanks get here. who aren't moving in because the supply zone here is so bad. That's okay. We can make this. We can get this done in time. In one supply grace's time, I think. Both of us, me and the Soviets, that is, showing very thin force concentration just here. Let's see if we can pull off a pocket anyway. Risky, yeah, but you know, high risk, high reward, and all that. None of that, Soviets. No pushing your tanks onto my front. Hold there, hold there, hold there. Don't win. Good. Now go up here and hold the pocket open while we sneak in behind them. Okay, up here. How about this? What do you take there? Yes, please. Smolensk falls to me. And we keep driving them back here. That's what I like to see. Now, single infantry pinning operation. Looks like that's a pretty perfect pinning operation. There's the Swiss banks. Look at that. 95% stability. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to not take a focus for a while. Get some political power. And then we'll finally be able to actually change up our manpower law. Which might be what we do. We might just extend the draft another few years or so. I'm not sure. If you think about it, 4 years into a war, extending the draft for a year shouldn't increase the number of people in your army, unless we've actually been letting people, like, retire during the war, which, I mean, doesn't that seem unlikely to you? There's housing. That'll help. That'll help a lot. Are we doing nuclear research right now? Yeah, we are. So, is there a Luftwaffe tech I'm missing? Yeah, we got a new fighter we could get. Jet CAS pretty soon. Heavy bombers, CVs. I don't really need any of those right now. My fighter range is fine. Oh, just 15 base org? Yes, please. I'll absolutely take that. That's insane. I guess it won't actually give you that much org because it's going to be, you know, that's how much it gives to the stab. But obviously the stab is, you don't just get the org of the stab. It's a more complicated calculation than that still. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. We're making serious gains. You know, Stalingrad, Leningrad, and a huge swathe of land in the north, all fallen, in the center, all fallen to us recently. Remember when this was the front line? I remember, and it felt precarious. Now we're making great gains. And I know I've said this before this campaign, but I don't think there's anything they can do to turn this around. I think we're now past the tipping point. We are through the hourglass. The level of the Soviet industry that we have taken from them is really going to start hurting them. They still have a huge number of military factories. I guess they're converting their civilian factories to military, but even so, they have a very serious problem in terms of our economic superiority. And in terms of manpower, they have just changed their law, it looks like. No, they just extended the brackets slightly, and they're back up to millions and millions of men. Soviets never change. So yeah, we're not going to break them on manpower, probably, but I really feel like they're just running low on divisions. Their individual divisions aren't losing much strength, but that's because we've been on the offensive most of the time. When the player is on the offensive, it's very rare for the AI to run out of equipment. What happens is they just run out of divisions, because when the player is on the offensive, if the player is any good, then the casualties being inflicted upon your enemy are on the division, not the personnel level. It's not like you it's not like you launch individual attacks that, you know, damage some of their divisions. Generally, you're encircling and totally destroying their divisions, which means they don't actually lose ratio in their strength because, you know, you're not damaging their equipment. You're just killing the divisions. So every time you kill their division, it takes less equipment for them to man their army. But, you know, the army is also quite a lot smaller. So overall, it's, you know, it's a winning strategy. It's just more difficult to see when you can't get a, when you don't, you know, carefully keep track of their division count, which is only 100. Jesus Christ. Their division count is 150 odd right now. That's embarrassing. For the Soviet Union, that is embarrassing. Who has room for these guys? Do you have some room? Yeah, he does. You guys, come down here. Right, now get in here. Keep cutting in. Good. Up here, do you cross? They crossed. Alright, cut in there. It's a huge tile. It's weird. I wonder why that's so big. Cut in there. Cut in here. Maybe up here if we want to go more aggressive. Let's try the more aggressive approach, sure. Always in favor of more aggression. Cut in there. With backup. How about air support? Air support's already pretty good here. This guy needs splitting up. You guys, what are you doing? Why some of you from here? Good. Let's get you guys up here. It's where the real fighting is right now. The heavy fighting, anyway. It's important fighting on other fronts, but this is just where it's, you know, the thick of the fight and all that. Keep putting pressure on them there. We're losing men not very quickly. Faster than I would be in vanilla, but not very quickly. I'm not overly concerned at our casualty rate. Of course, it means our war support is staying only about even, rather than going up much. Because, of course, we've lost, what, now 11% war support from casualties, which is, it's not low, but it's not disastrously high either, to be honest. Let's see if we can pull off crossings down here. Looks like we definitely can. Yeah, their front line is just disastrously thin. There's another rubber processing. Give me another one. Look at that. Only 30 rubber deficit. That's fantastic news. Okay. Now in here. Tanks. Let's get some aggressive plays. New tanks are on their way. They're just taking their time moving through the really low supply regions, I think. Let's get this pocket established. Open it in 2 places. You want to instantly go for a wide... yeah, the resistance is a real problem. Let's work on that. So, we've got 56 divisions here. Now down here, it's controlled. Let's go state by state. Let's get this thing under control. 2.9. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions are required. 3.5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divisions are required. Here, 4.7. That means that 4.7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 divisions are required. Kiev itself, 5.2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Good freaking god, there's so much resistance. 4.4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 here. 5, Jesus Christ. One of these guys free to go here, which actually has higher resistance. Holy crap. Okay, you guys. Kill those guys there. We need to capitulate the Soviet Union to end this resistance. Which might seem like a distant pipe dream, but they're only at 61%, and they've got Moscow very much in range of the Wehrmacht right now. It's going to be a slog to get there. I don't deny it. With all these, you know, air bases and encirclements, we're making really good gains. Okay. Cutting them in there. You guys, break them, please. Good. Now, of course, the Soviets may just continue to cheat. Like, maybe if we push them back any further, they're just going to get a huge new bonus. Like, they've already got this Great Patriotic War thing. Like, maybe when we get them to over 75% towards capitulation, they'll just get like plus 60% attack. But I'm hopeful that won't happen. Okay, breaking them in there. Looks like I have the numbers here to excuse me. I have the numbers here to push in and encircle from this direction as well. Which means maybe these guys could then cut north. Should be fun. Another pocket getting up there. There's that one. You guys. Not you guys. Close it up, please. You guys attack them here. Attack them here. Good. Excellent. Soviet casualties gone up another quite a nice chunk since I last checked. Let's have us moving in here. And let's have those light tanks moving down to link up as well. So if you want to move in there, let's start widening the salient a little bit, just for safety. We don't want to see ourselves getting counter-encircled or anything like that. We can do the same thing here. Look at that. We move so damn fast when we have air superiority. It's absolutely insanely good. We cut in here. Good. As soon as you're in there, you can support to the east. And there, we're breaking them now. The air support's arriving. Yeah, huge amounts of cast helping out. Excellent. More and more housing means that manpower is really coming under control. I'm going to do more civilian works then, I guess. Give me yet more military police, please. Okay. Good. Now down here, if you just bring those partisans under control. We obviously can't have this kind of resistance because it really hinders local supplies, and I think it also hurts supply throughput. So, you know, that causes real freaking problems, but we are trying to make do, and we will continue to do so. 2 guys here, probably because we lost an airbase somewhere. One of you can go here. One of you, it's a fighter wing, so it's got good range. Let's put it over Novgorod. Novgorod is still a tough spot right now. But we've got lots of really good guys on the case. So, field uniforms of the S. Ah, right, so we got the new uniform. Next research. I never did get spotting. What does it give? Bit more soft attack, bit more defense. Upgrades all your artillery. Kinda might as well. Does this unlock? This is the one that unlocks it on boats, yeah. We could get that for helping out against... We don't need anti-air on our boats in the long term. Heavy anti-tank we don't need. Rockets we don't need. Right, yeah, something people pointed out, which they're absolutely right about, of course. I completely forgot about, like, field companies. So, yeah, logistics, shockingly enough. That could be useful, huh? So let's get a logistics field company on there. You guys cut up here. You guys cut in here. Good. 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 Alright. Did we take reserve in the end? Yep, moving in right now. Sweet. Keep cutting in here. Keep cutting in here. You guys can head in here. See how that goes. Once you get decent support, I think we'll be able to turn that around. Tanks in the south. Yep, pocket established. Not even having to pay that much attention to get these big pockets established these days. Soviets just do not have the numbers. We're seriously approaching a situation in the south where we can activate battle plans and be victorious nonetheless. And of course, as soon as the Soviets capitulate, just because they're in the same war as the others, we still get to peace deal them. Which will be fun. Fun indeed. Alright. Nice. Encircle tank there. Wipe them out. Tank here. Move south. You guys head west. Just push in there. Let's liquidate this pocket. Yeah, the numbers on the front line are beginning to be absurdly low. And, you know, once we're reaching that point, then they're, well, quite obviously, then they're in real trouble. You guys can switch to this. Don't need that. Good. Okay, let's try... Well, I was thinking maybe we put some tanks on the front, but the supply is just so bad. Let's get some tanks maybe down... No, because these tanks are going to use up that supply. I don't know. Bunch more overruns. Take them out, boys. Switch, if you'd be so good. Good. You guys coming down here. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, in the center. Kursk, still not fallen, huh? Let's see about encircling it then, shall we? And Oriole, just another 10 victory points. Only just out of reach. Another tank getting encircled as we push in there. Pocket establishing here, though it looks like it might be an empty pocket, depending on how quickly we can move in here. 8 hours? No, we might get some. Ah, they reinforced it though. Should close as soon as the battle. Yeah, okay, we got one or two. Let's immediately push on. In all directions, pretty much. Good. Yeah, this northern one... This one I am prepared to activate. but not this bit. Just this northern section. Because the numbers here just aren't sufficient. No. Never activate battle plans, Christo. You know this. The only reason to activate battle plans is if you're lazy. So never do it. Alright, go up here. You guys go up here. Good. We'll pocket them. We don't need to activate a battle plan to push straight through them. We'll just pocket this whole formation. Like this. It'll be glorious. Okay, this guy still not finished liquidating this pocket. Hurry up and do that. Okay, Kursk pocketed. And you can seize it. You guys can keep pushing. Oriel, relatively well defended. So we'll call that off. And we'll come in around from the south and the north. And we will encircle the city. Easy money. Let's get in there, get in there, get in there. Good. Over here, obvious, huge pocket potential formed here. Let's get divisions in to establish that. Looks like the AI might have noticed the potential as well, because they're moving troops around here. Let's just beat them into submission with a couple of fights in the area. And you could start pushing in from the south as we establish the pocket, just to keep them in place. And at least inflict casualties to try and stop them running away. Close that up now. To the river. Close this up. And in the north, this continues nicely. Good. As soon as you've done that, some can go here and here. Get that pocket. Lovely, lovely, lovely. In here, push here and here. Should be able to pocket them in that city. Yeah. Yep. The Soviets are on their last legs. Moscow is in reach. But the fall of Moscow will have to wait until the next episode. Until then, thank you very, very much for watching. In the next episode, I mean, dare I say Soviet capitulation? The fall of Moscow is 50 victory points. And we're crushing them on every front. Pocketing them left, right, and center. It might be the end of the Eastern Campaign in the next episode. But you'll have to wait and find out till tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.